AITA for telling my husband's cousin to back off? I 39F and my husband 40M have been together for 10 years and married half that. We have what I'd say is a great relationship, but the last 6 months have felt off since his cousin came into the pic. We will call her Brit 32F. First met her at a family reunion and she was introduced to me as his cousin that had just moved back, hence why I'd never met her. But I also thought it was weird I'd never heard of her, then thought they prob aren't close. She was in my opinion uncomfortably clingy with my husband the entire time. Hanging on his every word, constantly touching him in some way. Annoying, but it's his cousin, right? This started then constantly texting. I was really uncomfortable a couple months ago when he went for drinks just the two of them and refused to let me join. Said she needed to talk and doesn't know me like that yet. I understood and apologized, though it felt icky why. Last night was it for me. We've been planning a once-in-a-lifetime trip for a year and it's almost time. We were out with his family when his sister mentioned Brit once going with her parents to our destination and I realized they aren't cousins. They aren't related at all. They are longtime family friends. I pulled my husband to the side a bit later and was like WTF and he's got annoyed and told me to chill and I figured we will talk later. Then he decides he's gonna stay and drink at the bar and get really toasted. I went outside BC. He was really starting to piss me off with how intoxicated he was. I come back in and she is in his lap almost face to face. She looks up and grins and says, I'm going on the trip. I'll just room with cousin. Yes, in a joking, haha way. Here's where I may be the I freaked and told her, get the F up. Now. The way you act like you want to F him so bad is ridiculous. She jumped up crying and took off God knows where. My husband wouldn't speak time and took an Uber to her house. He still hasn't responded to me today and his family says I overreacted and made her feel bad. So AITA.